Oh, didn't see you there. Well, Monday press conferences are over. Season's almost over. Where'd the season go? I know some of you can't wait to get a jump on next year, and it's a little bit of what the coaches did during the bye week. A lot of them went out and recruited. Chad Moore said he went out to the deer woods with his son and didn't even have any bullets in his gun, just wanted to get out there.
Good to be back. It's great to be back. It's great to be a Razorback.
It's kind of an interesting metaphor because they're definitely looking for some more bullets on this football team. Need to add some speed. Need to finish out with some JUCO offensive linemen here down the stretch. You kind of got to hope if you're Arkansas, the bye week plays into your advantage.
Saturday, I didn't get back in till about 2:30. I was in bed by 3:35. At 5:45, I'm up. I made myself a pork chop sandwich that my wife had cooked and put it in the freezer, so all I had to do was put it in the microwave. Then I laid back down for a couple hours and said I wasn't going to look at any football, and I did. I watched a whole lot of football.
Got him a night game, Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. That'll be good to finally get a night game. First time in the Chad Morris era, first time with the new north end zone expansion. Anxious to see what it looks like in there, all lit up. Arkansas is a little overmatched when you look at this game just straight up, but you have to consider the Alabama hangover factor with LSU just having played. Alabama lost 29-0. You figure they'd be a little banged up. Can they get mentally like they were for that Alabama game, for this game, for a 2-7? Man, 2-7 Arkansas team. Arkansas, of course, having a bye week, probably going to get Dre Greenlaw, Jared Cornelius back, possibly Devwah Whaley. So could get all their bullets in the gun, so to speak.
Much needed bye week. Last week gave us an opportunity to get better. Got some guys healed up. Got a chance to get our legs back up underneath us. Kind of take a deep breath from just the grind that these guys have been in, that the coaching staff has been in since late July, early August.
I think it'll be pretty entertaining, and maybe Arkansas can surprise some people with putting together a good game. Not expecting a win, but maybe a good game, good environment. Going to be a lot of recruits in town. Well, that's it for Tuesday practice. As you can see behind me in green, Jared Cornelius is practicing, so good sign. He's got an ankle injury. He's out there catching passes, so I would say it's a pretty good bet that he's going to play on Saturday. They actually did team for the first time in a long time when we've been able to watch practice. It's a little chilly. I wonder how much the environment's going to play a role. If you guys remember back in the 17-0 win that Arkansas had back in 2014, it was a cold night, and the thought is that LSU, they don't like the cold. You take what you can get. Everything's over from Tuesday. It's 8:17, and I got time to go home and maybe watch Duke, Kentucky. Maybe a little politics. It's election night. It feels a little later than it is because of the fall back, but when I think about some of the intangibles for Arkansas, and really you've got 13 players on the roster from the state of Louisiana. I think back to that 2015 game in Baton Rouge when so many Louisiana players on the Arkansas roster had a big game. Jared Cornelius' 69-yard jet sweep, DeMarcus Hodge getting in the backfield twice for 2 big tackles for loss. I wonder if these guys can have that kind of impact.
Yeah, no, I've heard from them for the last couple of weeks on it since our bye week, and they've talked about it. That being their home state, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for them. Of course, every game's a big deal, but when you have an opportunity to play a team from your home state, these guys take an incredible pride.
Just talking to Santos Ramirez, Santos has always had a lot to say. You get the impression that they're really going to put everything on the line for this one. And I'm not saying Arkansas is going to win again, but I think maybe some of those intangibles can't get out the door now. Some of those intangibles may weigh in Arkansas's favor. It's going to be about 33 degrees according to the weather. We talked about the Alabama hangover earlier, and a night game in this new stadium for the first time. I was thinking we'd make it through the whole season and not be able to see what the stadium looks like lit up. And so we're going to see that. It's going to be cold. Alabama hangover. A lot of Louisiana players on the roster. It's something, right? Wednesday Razorback practice. Devion Warren still in green. Jared Cornelius back in red, catching punts and everything. Kirby Adcock is in green. Dre Greenlaw still in green, Brisson Guidry in green, and that's all. Nate Dalton no longer with the team. According to Chad Morris, has chosen to focus on academics.
He has chosen to step back and focus on his academics.
Wednesday practices are over. Their continued practice, obviously Thursday, do their walkthrough on Friday and all that. Our availability with them is over this week, and I can't help but think that maybe the fact that it is senior night, there are so many Louisiana guys on the team, that they might take a little extra pride in this one and play a competitive game against LSU. I mean, when you consider all the intangibles, just like I was saying yesterday, they do all seem to weigh in Arkansas's favor. Now, you may have thought that back in 2016, and then LSU just came in here and clobbered them, and really the same things applied. So, I don't know. The bye week before, getting a little healthier on defense, and to me, that's been one of the things that's plagued them more than anything, because I do feel like they can put 11 capable defenders out there. I just think they're so bumped and bruised. They've been playing too many snaps, up-tempo offense. They get sent right back on the field. They're exhausted, 9 weeks of football without a break. I think all that builds up. So we'll see how things go. I think it could be an okay game. I do think LSU's got the horse to pull away from these guys, though, at the end of the game. But I think maybe for at least a half, we'll get to watch some entertaining football under the lights in Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium.